So to get started with the ABLE program, what we typically tell most students is that every Tuesday we have an orientation that starts at 9 o'clock. And we want students to come, or students that want to be part of the program, to come to that orientation, because while you're there you also hear about other resources and other benefits that you can get through the Ohio Means Job Center at Job and Family Services. So it's good to come and sit through that. It's about an hour and a half at the most. But if you can't come to that orientation, we will take you any day. We'll sit down with you and go through this process. So again, our hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4. So anytime in that period. If you can't come on Tuesday, that's okay. And we'll take you at any time between 8 and 4. But once you go through the orientation, at the end of the orientation or any day that you do come in, we'll sit down with you. You have a registration packet. It's basically 3 pages of information, just kind of telling us background information. And then you take this short assessment. It's 4 sections, reading, 2 math sections, and language. And again, that can be intimidating for people, but it's really just to help us see where you are. So it's not a pass-fail thing. It's just to give us information about where you're starting from. So you do that. And then typically we have people, because that's a lot in one day, so we typically have people kind of be done there and then go home and come back another day, because then you have to take another round of assessments. It's just a longer version of what you did on the first day. But because it's a lot of questions and it's just a lot, so we like to have people come back another day and take that second round of tests. And that second round is really informative because it kind of tells us more detailed where you are in reading, what skills you've mastered, what ones you still need to work on. It does that for math, language, and reading, so that's really helpful. But then after that, we have that information, and then in terms of what it'll look like like on a day-to-day basis, once we have that report, we sit down with you and we like to just kind of see what your goals are. So like at what point do you want to have your GED, or if you're just here for basic skills, at what point do you want to be done improving your math skills, just what's your time frame kind of look like, and then what time do you have available to come in. So what days work for you, what time slots in the day, like what are the obstacles getting in your way, because I know a lot of our students work, a lot of our students have kids that they have to get on the bus, so we like to just kind of get that stuff out in the open so we can we know how and when we can serve them. But yeah, we set goals, and a lot of times for people that are trying to get their GED, there's 4 tests, so we say, okay, which one do you want to attack first? And then that helps us, that just helps us see, okay, what resources are we going to start out with. But yeah, so based on your schedule and the time you have available, we'll kind of set up a plan, and then it's off to the races kind of a thing. And then when you feel prepared and you want to take, you want to say, okay, I want to go to COTC or Zanesville and take the test, we have free vouchers for pre-tests. So we'll take a pre-test just to kind of give you a look at what's going to be coming when you go take the real test. And then we'll sign you up for the real test. And because we have vouchers from the state, those tests are $10. Typically they're a lot more expensive, but because we have those vouchers, they're only $10. And if that's a cost you can't pay, we have scholarship funds to help pay for people who need the help with the $10. But yeah, so we get you signed up, we get the payment taken care of, and then you would go to COTC and take the test. Again, you can go to COTC, you can go to Zanesville, New Philly, but COTC just here in Coshocton is most readily available, and that's where most people go to take it. So that's what kind of a process from start to finish looks like.